You know, I don't know exactly how it's sus, but I said in the Discord like 2 or 3 times I was streaming at 9 for this. But hello everyone. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're all doing well tonight. There we go. Posture check. Hey, Lethal. I was slouching slightly. Oh my god, starting the stream with it. Okay. I was having fun with their stupid Moogle weapon. But anyways, I hope everyone is doing well tonight. See, I don't read. I mean, that's your problem. Because that information was all put out there. Here, make sure French taking care of himself. I am doing okay. I am doing okay. But anyways, so yeah, tonight. Sorry, didn't have a hi. Hey, Trish, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Glad y'all can make it. Y'all wanted this movie night, so we're having a movie night stream. And I guess just to quickly show you all real fast progress on Miss Coral Adair here. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Well, I guess I can talk about this. I've been doing some serpent stuff. Got pretty high for how little I've actually been focusing on that. Full time for food and alright. Shuckles the Heaven Sword. Yep, tonight we officially reached the end, so it's this 40-minute cutscene spree to an hour, and then we have one more, like, smaller cutscene spree from what I saw, and then it's Heaven Sword. Y'all wanted me to stream this according to the polls, so I'm doing it. But anyways, to talk about levels real quick, level 58 Bard, almost level 60, so when I get to the level 60 quests, I just have a job that can, like, go through it all. Level 50 Dragoon, which I think I had that last time. And then I hit Paladin the other day at level 50, which I posted about that in my Discord. I'm gonna be real, this is probably one of my current 2 least favorite jobs that I've played in this entire game. This and, Baby Black Mage. I have not enjoyed these classes at all. Conjure and Marauder I've been enjoying a bit more. I guess I should be saying Warrior and White Mage. And then I started playing Rogue a little bit, just because I want to try and get it to level 15. I'm just trying to get everything to 15 just so I can do leveling roulette with it. And then I haven't touched Arcanist or Pugilist as of yet. But yeah, that's more or less it. Oh.
Iblis is a slave driver who makes hard grind free grind him.
Thank you very much for about the 5 bits and the help, Har. I appreciate you. You know I appreciate you. I hear a movie. Is that still doing? It's good damage, but it's like it's such a boring class. It is currently my least favorite class in the game. Currently. That, like, again, that and Paladin. Ooh, scenes are cut? Or, I mean, I don't know what you mean by scenes cut, but anyways. You don't have skills yet. I mean, okay, my problem with Black Mage, like, isn't this whole skill thing. I hate the casting time, for one thing, and, like, honestly, casting time is a huge part of it. And, like, I hate, like, the lack of mobility that I have compared to, like, after playing Bard so much, just suddenly being in that position where it's like, oh. He's the casting. The same way. Yeah, I know, like, a big part of it is the casting. Like, White Mage felt less bad about casting, and I'm like, TJ stream bombing. Oh wait, is that TJ? I didn't realize that was TJ. Huh, I see the CG. But yeah, and then Paladin is just I don't like tanking. I think tanking. TJ's main character. Oh, okay. Well, TJ, you're gonna have to add me later or something then. But no, like Paladin, I don't like tanking. Tanking is high key stress, and I hate it. Which I know a lot of people are like, what are you talking about? It's like the least stressful job. But I hate tanking. This game tanking feels awful. Granted, I could just be saying that because I'm so used to Bard where I'm a brainless DPS who just stays away from the boss, but still. That's Machinist, right? That's actually a class I kind of wanted to try, but I can't get it yet, so... Yeah, unfort. But anyways, with that, I have delayed long enough. It's been over 10 minutes. Nobody tell me what... Starts at level 30? Oh. Well, I mean... Alright, Goodness is, Heaven's Sword? Okay, I didn't know that, actually. I knew it was, like, not a Realm Reborn, but I didn't know, like, when it was introduced, but okay. But tanking just feels like very high-key stress, but it could be just, like, tanking with randoms could be my issue with it. Because tanking with randoms is not fun. Especially when you have... Oh, wait, Dark Knight is... Heaven's Sword? What? I thought it was, I thought Dark Knight was Shadowbringers. Huh. I didn't know Dark Knight was that early. I thought Dark Knight legit was Shadowbringers. Well, okay then. You're thinking Gunbreaker? Maybe. The class of... He's gonna talk about... I mean, I want to try it. Shadowbringers were into the poster class. Okay, maybe that's why I was thinking Dark Knight was Shadowbringers then. Okay. Yeah, I know Dancer is Shadowbringers, but okay. So I do get some more classes to goof with, and they'll be slightly higher level. So that's cool. I appreciate that. But I want to try out some of the other classes, but I guess knowing that I also get Astrologian is also kind of cool. Anyways, enough about that. Just haven't started. Okay, fair enough. That's full game, yeah. Which, I mean, I can't say that I bought the full game. I just haven't activated it yet. Because I want to get through Heaven's Sword first. Okay, just random person. Got it. But anyways, with that, we've been rambling long enough. Let's get started on this. The Parting Glass. Woody's grin. Your star could not rise any higher. Would you believe that? While you were away, another message arrived for you. Well, one did. One delivered by the Sultan's handmaiden, no less. Seems Her Grace desires a private audience. Her handmaiden will meet you on the royal promenade and escort you to the Sultan's chambers. So what are you waiting for? Go on, then, go! Also on the real.
You needn't trouble yourself so.
Oh, it's actually voice acted. Momodi's pretty good. But nah, I'm actually kind of invested in what Nanamo is gonna end up actually doing. Considering, like, I remember like, the last time I saw her in story was like kind of a shocker.
Your Grace is most kind, but it is no trouble to me, rather an honor.
That sounds like it's also Nelly. Okay.
If your Grace is ready, I shall summon the Warrior of Light. I am.
I'm doing her best as leader. She's trying. She just has a corrupt party around her that doesn't help. least it was in Nana's life. Oh, jeez, didn't it? I mean, right, the whole point of this was partially to get the Ishgardians to actually come out of hiding.
Everyone looks to be in high spirits.
This is the figure I did. Should I be better later? Yeah. She's trying.
With good cause.
A common victory may serve to unite even the most unlikely of allies.
God, it feels weird not having to read all this.
You've brought us one step closer to a united Eorzea.
Your modesty knows no bounds, antecedent.
Alfie.
Were it not for your efforts, Sir Emmerich would never have become such a steadfast ally. When he convinces his countrymen to rejoin the Alliance, we shall all reap the benefits, military and economic. I tell you, we are on the cusp of a new era of unity and prosperity.
Yeah, I know, it's gonna be kind of wild, and I'm gonna have to, like, relearn who's who. Because I remember just, like, watching, like, a trailer for this game. Like, for, like, a later expansion. Hard knows which one I watched. And, like, it was so jarring, because, like, I couldn't tell who was talking.
Territorial disputes are all that divide us now. But I have faith that we will find an amicable solution in time. And failing that, I'll have my trusty warrior of light box the ears of all concerned. Speaking of whom...
What do you mean I'm your... Alright. I'm not your property.
Shortly. A matter at the quicksand required her attention, but it did not sound serious.
The Royal Promenade. Oh, that's... This should be cheaper. Hello, you three. I could have just gone out the... Whatever. We went out the other door. We went out the other door. Oh, right. I guess that's one other thing I can talk about. Because I didn't mention it. I slightly gleamed. I went back to the, old stuff. The, Bard equipment, and I equipped, the Wisp as my little gun. Also, this is not the right place. So I have slightly messed with claims a little bit. Keyword of slightly. Got a surprise for you. Oh boy, what's the surprise? Oh, hello, Har. Oh, it's Har's Lalafell. He's small again. He is indeed small again. Strikes a pose for you. Small once again. Yeah, Har is tiny once again. Why? Oh yeah, and I guess last thing, Stuntman, man. Just straight for aw. He's the biggest member of the FC. Anyways. We must go on. Because this is going to be a long stream, well, quote-unquote long stream of just cutscenes anyways. Thank you for coming, madam. Her Grace is most eager to speak with you. If you require a moment to compose yourself before your audience, you may have it. Or if you're ready, it would be my honor to escort you to Her Grace's chamber, forthwith. Proceeding to the Sultan's bedchamber, several cutscenes will play in sequence. You say it's never even time for these scenes to be played in their entirety. Ah, jeez. Here we go. Movie night officially begins. There it is, yep. Cutscene time.
Enter. Your Grace, your guest has arrived.
Oh, that is definitely melody the more I listen to it.
Pray, come in and take your ease.
Tis well that the steps of faith held against the horde.
And what of the city proper?
We sustained some few losses, but the heart of our nation yet beats with vigor. I am not certain I could say the same had we not received your most generous aid.
An attack on Ishgard is an attack on the realm. We stand together or fall divided.
Y'all have no reason to talk like y'all did anything. Y'all didn't want to help. Y'all were like, go get some hired cell swords. Like, y'all can't take credit. Hello?
Such noble words after the fact.
Yeah, no, exactly, Alfie. I 100% agree with that statement.
I had hoped to speak in the presence of her grace, but it seems she has been delayed. That being the case, now would seem as good a time as any. Honored friends, pray allow me to convey Ishgard's warmest gratitude for your part in the defense of our lands. Tis upon the success of this very alliance that my recommendation to throw open the gates of judgment shall be founded. With the blessing of the Archbishop, it is my hope that Ishgard will soon be reunited with her long-estranged sister nations, and that Eorzea shall once more be as one.
Exactly. We helped. I mean, they're all kind of like pieces of garbage. At least Imrik is like, I couldn't technically do it alone. So like, you can't blame him, but then you got other rulers who are like, oh, we did stuff.
Very well.
Is aught amiss?
Nothing to worry about. I shall return anon.
Oh, I don't like where this is going already. And then it's when you're superior as a kid. It's really when you're superior as like a kid.
You wished a word, Yu Hase?
He looks like he's so baby-faced, and I don't know why. I mean, I know like not all Lolafels are like really that baby-faced, but Yu Hase feels really baby-faced. Yo, we're gonna get this Grail. Hold up. Is his sister? Well, meets enough. Oh, I've met Alize. I've done the Coils of Bahamut stuff.
Your Grace.
Take a drink from her goblet. I would.
You must be curious as to the reason for this private audience. The matter I would discuss, however, will soon make apparent the need for discretion.
Still, Fernando, I absolutely like just as I'm leaving the room, be like, I'm pocketing this.
I intend to abdicate the throne and dissolve the monarchy.
You found it in the dungeon. Yeah, right, she was wanting to get rid of the monarchy.
For yourself the storm of turmoil that howls through our streets. The government fails in its responsibilities, and my subjects suffer the consequences of our incompetence. But I will see them suffer no longer. The victory feast shall provide the stage on which I declare the dissolution of the Sultanate. 'Tis mine intent that the ruling class of our golden city should take its place beside the common man in a fair and equitable republic. No more shall this nation bow to the whims of a privileged few.
Damn, this is really political. Hold up.
Yet, that which I propose will entail the tearing up of this city's very foundations. And even Reborn, with all his strength and influence, will be hard-pressed to keep his footing on such treacherous ground. Thus would I ask you to lend
Conflicts in
me
my
this
MMO?
hand.
If it's more likely than you think.
You who have endured the wrath of innumerable foes are the one hero in whom I can place my trust. Will you do this thing for me?
Man, you wouldn't want to have Coral involved in politics at all.
I am truly grateful. More grateful than I can well express. Much of my dread for the coming days has been quieted.
Oh, Nanamo. Yo, give me that goblet though. I want it. Oh. Oh, that was poison, wasn't it? That was poison, wasn't it? Or her drink was poisoned. You must be as old as you think. I mean... Oh, shit! It's the Conjure. It's the... Oh, God! Oh! I mean, we can wash the goblet, but hold up! Oh, it's a legend. Oh, you can't...
Your Grace!
Oh, you can't be pulling this on me! You can't be pulling this on me! We're about to get freed for this! He's the one who set up the... He said... Teleji had her... Like the freaking secretary lady do it.
The Sultana is dead.
Oh, shut up, Teleji. Shut up, Teleji.
Poison in her wine? You did this.
Oh my god. Listen, we might have wanted the goblet, but not that bad.
Denials. I see no other suspects, and the room has but the one entrance.
We didn't serve the drinks, though.
Hereby accuse you of regicide. Men, arrest this viper.
Wow, we got put in jail for something we didn't even do. Oh. Oh.
Sir, barring a few exceptions, we have detained all those with allegiance to the Scions. The Rising Stones is also under our control.
Oh, So even the Crystal Braid? Oh, jeez. I mean, we knew part of it was. I know Coral wanted power. Coral didn't want power, she wanted glory. Also, wasn't that the Imperial salute? Or am I mistaken? I don't remember the...
What do you hope to achieve with this mutiny?
God, we got...
Why, that
Okay.
is what we have striven for all along, Commander. The salvation of Eorzea.
The Cleric just saying he wants it. Man, we got absolutely dunked on. She can no longer be trusted over a goblin. Off of throw into this. Man, we did nothing of the sort.
What is the meaning of this?
That might be the bracelet, maybe.
Knights from the homeland. This cannot bode well.
It's in the homeland.
Lord Commander, we have received an urgent message from the Holy See. I am grieved to report that your serpentine foes have resumed their assault. Needless to say, your presence is urgently required. These knights have come to bear you swiftly home to Ishgard.
A surprise attack.
We've had no such word from our men, and the timing is most fortuitous to catch us away from the city.
Most fortuitous indeed.
Lord Commander, we must away.
I mean, I'm Rick. You know something's up, right?
You have been a most gracious host. I hope that I might one day return the favor. Come, Lucia.
Stop right. It's right next to. I mean, it's still. Why should we trust Geronimo? Man, you think that girl's smart enough to know how to make a poison? Also, get away from my man!
Whatever is going on in there? Ah, the ever-dutiful brass blades. I must apologize, but my dance card is rather full. Another time, perhaps?
Thancred is real, bro. I love Thancred.
Of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, you stand accused of committing acts of espionage in service to the Garlean Empire.
I absolutely love Thancred.
Espionage? What in the seven hells are you talking about? Ah, if you're referring to that business with the Ultima weapon, then you must understand, I wasn't myself.
Under interrogation, an Imperial prisoner revealed your involvement in numerous dealings with the enemy. We've also been investigating reports that you are a practitioner of forbidden arts.
I mean, God, Thancred didn't have control of himself.
You best come along with us.
Oh, I love that
I
smirk.
invited you to your party, and now you want me to leave? I do so detest receiving mixed signals.
I love this man.
Come then. I believe I've lost my appetite for this farce of a celebration.
There's an ass weapon. I mean, Thancred's a big boy. He can take care of himself. He's your crocodile be trusted. Also, little demon spawn. I see you off in the distance there.
You go too far, Lord Adeleji. By what right do you march armed soldiers into a royal banquet and eject state visitors without her grace's consent?
Let me guess. This part was gonna be like, yeah, the Warrior of Light did it.
Personal army and show contempt for the throne with your every act. Leave us now.
Is that an order, General? Mayhap you have mistaken me for one of your flames. You will find I am not so slavishly obedient. And you lecture me on personal armies.
Oh, shut up, Teleji.
Courageous claim that I have shown contempt for the throne. Let all here observe that it was not I who feasted, while an assassin removed its occupant.
She was killed for her goblet.
I expect this is your idea of defending the nation, is it? This and diluting our forces through these distractions in Cartano and Kurthus. I do begin to see how the ranks of the Immortal Flames came to be riddled with Garlean sympathizers. You are plainly unfit for command.
She might have been like, oh, it's pretty, but not. She wouldn't kill for.
Wait, goddamn you. Your words make no sense. What assassin?
You mean to say you don't know? We caught the vaunted champion of the Scions in her Grace's private chambers, not moments after the deed was done.
Oh, shut up, Teleji. We know you did it.
No! No, this cannot be!
Save your breath. You will need it to plead your case. You and your entire order are to be tried for this atrocity.
Oh man, this is picking up kind of real quick though. All because this dude's a greedy motherfucker.
Prisoner.
Hey! You don't throw my girl around. This all happened in one night. Also, Ilbert.
Woman stands accused of poisoning Her Royal Majesty Nanamu Namo and his suspected accessories to the crime. All members of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn will be detained for questioning.
Man, the freaking Crystal Braves got bought!
This is madness!
This is why he's... You know, toss your ass. I'm gonna toss his ass when I'm out of these cups. Watch!
What a pity. Who'd have thought your tale would end like this?
Oh, shut up, Ilbert.
Should you demand further proof, a vial with traces of the substance used to poison her grace was found upon the assassin's person.
Excuse you? Where was this found? You're framing me on this. You see why I hate him? I mean...
How very convenient.
You would speak of convenience? Who persuaded her grace to host this celebration? A diversion which presented you and your confederates ample opportunity to commit the crime, and a crowd within which to fade from view. A more convenient occasion I could scarcely imagine.
How dare you! After all we have done for Uldar!
I mean, I had a feeling Ilbert was gonna do something based on how chat was talking, but I was like, he seems like a little too nice.
Hold your tongue, witch! I'll not be ensorcelled. I know all about the dark gift that you and your disciples wield. Oh, yes. I've observed how you worked upon the minds of the Alliance leaders, bending them to your will.
Excuse.
And what of your cordial relationship with Sir Emmerich? For years, Ishgard abjured all contact with the outside world, and now the Lord Commander of the Temple Knights treats you with the familiarity of a childhood friend.
Yeah, because we did work for him!
I'll tell you what I think. I think this desperate defense of Ishgard was but a ruse to deceive us into dividing our forces. Your next move will be to charm your Kurthan allies into invading our lands.
Oh my god.
Now that is truly ridiculous.
How do you even think of this stuff?
She cannot be dead. Stand aside, Ilbert. I want to see the Sultana.
She's doing good business, really good business.
Spare yourself the pain, brother. I saw her with my own eyes. For a mercy, the poison took her swiftly. Her handmaiden can attest to that.
I mean, the handmaiden's the one who did it! Because she was set up by Teleji!
This cannot be. No!
Oh, I mean... I felt some of the heart wrench in that. It's not the best like scream I ever heard, but it was like the emotion was definitely there.
Plainly, the royalists can no longer be relied upon to keep our nation safe. And so it falls to the monitorists of the Syndicate to govern Uldar. But should you wish to help us, General, we would be more than happy to entrust the task of planning Her Grace's funeral to you.
Oh my god.
It seems only right that you should bury your precious Sultana, and we will be glad to be rid of that burden.
I want to punt this man.
I'll bet you will. You more than any man.
I want to punt this man so hard.
I mean, you had her killed, you black-hearted bastard!
I mean, yeah. Like,
What rot!
this mustache ain't quite right.
Have sufficient motive, 'tis true. That young lady caused me no end of grief. She always was a most unwilling puppet. I dare say Her Grace was grateful that someone thought to cut her strings.
You would mock her, then mock her from hell!
Oh. Oh. Oh, that's gonna cause problems. That's gonna cause problems. That politically causes a lot of problems. Damn, on the seats here. I mean, yeah, he is, but
Have you lost your mind, General? It is forbidden to draw steel in the royal chambers, much less slaughter our fellow syndicate members. You're one of them. You've been in league with the Scions all along.
oh god, Lorito, what are you doing? You seem kind of. Oh no, he.
You're next, you scheming bastard!
Oh! Oh, that's just his arm! I mean, I think it's funny that there's no blood, but oh god, his arm!
Oh, Reborn!
Seven hells!
Melvin, you kind of got it right.
Admiral, we must leave.
Geopolitics, yeah. Oh, but great. So much has just happened.
How unlike you, old friend. I did not expect to take your arm so easily.
Take the Scions into custody. They have conspired to commit regicide.
Wait, there's more. I mean, considering we have a lot of this to go.
And arrest this traitor as well.
Man, why you guys surround me? I'm still cuffed up.
Ilbert, I hope you choke on their coin.
Oh. Title gives you. I mean,
Tis better than the dirt I've supped on these long years. We can't all abandon Alamigo and become great war heroes as you have.
girls are murdered.
You are not the man you once were, Reborn. Since that girl strapped the yoke around your neck, you've become docile.
I mean, I guess if you're framing the girl.
She took the mad bull and cut off his balls. And a bull that cannot rot is fit for naught but slaughter.
Oh, Jesus, Ilverd. Also, on the road, you're gonna talk about how, like, this man should be bleeding to the point where he would die from blood loss?
Shall I tell you who really killed your precious Sultana? It was me. You die!
Oh. Dude, Ilbert's face here is wonderful because I hate it. Like, I love hating Ilbert right now.
I never doubt you, not for a moment. There is more to this than I yet understand. Flee this place. Clear your names.
What's this on?
Find out who's behind this plot. It is the only way.
Man, you could probably cut off both of this man's arms. And then he'd still be a threat.
There you are.
Ah, Thancred, it's you, now hold me.
Where have you been? Avoiding the fumbling advances of some very persistent admirers. When I realized the celebrations had turned sour, it seemed prudent to slip away and take stock of the situation. 'Twould appear that much of the city is already under tight guard. It occurs to me that
Imagine when he
expanding the
heals at this
blades
whole
of
event.
authority
I mean, that's just our girl for you.
The success of this plan was contingent upon those thugs having the run of the place. Just how long has this scheme been in motion?
If he would freaking die, I think anybody's would.
Careful preparations, the maneuvering of forces. I am inclined to agree with the General's insistence that a deeper plot exists here.
So, would I be right in thinking we now have an excuse to pummel as many brass blades as we like?
Tiki
Unless
go.
you plan on pummeling them all, I'm not sure that will greatly aid our cause.
The Sultana's assassination was but one part of the scheme. We too were its targets. And though we did not share Ponanimo's fate, we are yet hobbled by the charges laid at our door. Where now might we seek refuge?
Imagine those things. Stilettos.
Where indeed, we may safely assume that our foe is thought to have the Rising Stones watched.
Forgive me for stating the obvious, but our choice of destination will matter little if we cannot secure an escape route out of Ul'dah.
I mean, true.
Happily, I believe I can provide one. Papashan once told me about the passages hidden in the walls of the palace. If I recall correctly, the fireplace in Animo's chambers conceals the entrance to a tunnel. It should lead outside the city and allow us to avoid any messy confrontations.
I mean, assuming they don't know about it. Oh, Tiki's gonna fight.
The rest of you go on ahead. I'll handle this lot.
Time for some badass. I mean, that's our girl Tiki.
I suppose I shall just have to join you.
Ah, that's our boy Papolimo.
Crystal Braves too, huh? Now this should be interesting.
Eat
hold our pursuers here. Hurry, now. Find this tunnel of Thancred's.
It's a lot of fun. Papa Limo's pretty cool. Minfilia, get out! Everyone else can fight but you.
Minfilia, we cannot linger.
He's a tier 2 Limo. I mean, out of the ones I've seen, he's currently the best one. She has a knife. I ain't calling just having a knife. Like, being able to protect yourself fully. You never seen me use it. Kind of wonder what that was about. Oh.
Now look what you've done.
Hello.
Ida, are you all right? There are just too many of them.
So she has a blue eye.
I'm fine. I could do this all day. How about you?
Nearing the end of my tether.
Oh. I hate that he's being honest.
This is so stupid. We're the scions of the Seventh Dawn. The ones who stand between this realm and the evil that's trying to destroy it.
And if you think we'll leave the stewardship of Eorzea to the likes of your masters, then you're sorely mistaken.
Quick, how fast can you cast this Black Mage? Not fast at all.
Sorry I dragged you into this, Papa Limo.
Tis hardly the first time, and I'll be damned if it will be the last.
Let's go. Break 3.
Let them have it, Ida.
I was hoping you'd say that.
This is just like freaking God Blow. Well, here we are.
I never knew such a watercourse existed beneath Uldar.
The architecture is of the Sildine style, if I'm not mistaken. The ancients plainly foresaw the need for a ready means of escape.
This way.
Ah, jeez. Also, I see some at notification. Oh, it was just... Okay. Excuse me. Just had to check that real quick.
Well, that didn't take long. It seems
More or
these
less this is
tunnels were
part
as
of
good
yours.
as I'd hoped.
You two go on ahead. Thancred and I will deal with this.
Wait, no. Give me my man. Can you take Minfilia instead? Or can you handle it solo? Let me be with Thancred.
required to ensure that the dawn's light survive to brighten the morrow.
Fear not, antecedent. You haven't seen the last of these.
Philly is too important. Man! Y'shtola can handle it herself just fine, right? She doesn't need Thancred.
My friends.
Y'shtola's a mage. And... Needs at least a frontline to be effective. Summon a chocobo!
The dozen on the left and you the dozen on the right? The odds are not exactly stacked in our favor.
Numbers will count for little when I bring the tunnel down upon their heads. Though I cannot say I relish the thought of being entombed with you for all eternity.
She don't got one. That's on her.
You wound me. I will have you know that many a maid would kill for the chance to spend forever at my side. Now, may I have the last dance?
So she summoned Thancred. Man, let me summon Thancred! Also, damn, this line is pretty good. I like how Thancred just knows he's got it. I killed the dinosaurs. I do Thancred. Exactly.
Well, this is going splendidly. Now would be a good time, milady.
Tis done. Forgive me, Mitra.
Mitra. No! Don't tell me these things! Thancred, you're too hot to die.
Heidelin. She speaks to me.
Oh. Glad you got your powers back.
No. I must remain behind, but you cannot stay with me.
She's Y'shtola's younger sister. Oh, okay. Also, hello, Zach. How's it going? So, Curl has a type. Carl absolutely has a type. Some joke. Okay.
Please, you must go on. You are the warrior of light. You are hope for the Scions and for all the realm.
Man, I can't even hear the crystal anymore. What am I good for?
Your flame continues to burn. The light of the dawn may ever be relit.
Yeah, I think it was absolutely like Carl's type.
And save Eorzea from those who would plunge it into darkness.
Up, hello, bots. Goodbye, bot. Oh my god, there are so many bots. Where the mods at? Nick's streaming, and then Lex probably doing something else. I don't know where Spider is. No. Streaming the... See after he catches up. Hey, let's go. Yeah, I don't know how much of Heaven Sword I'm actually going to end up streaming, but... Your mods aren't even here. Yeah.
Tis the only way.
Kind of used to it, but at the same time, usually when chat's about 15 people, I can manage it. I know, like, when the Discord got more people, or like when we hit certain like milestones, depending, I was gonna probably increase the mod count. But I have a couple people in mind for mod stuff. One person in particular who really just should have been a mod, considering that he's helped me out with so much of the setup. Yeah. I wasn't gonna name drop, but yeah, it's Amo. Well, hello. Oh, wait, you two aren't... Huh. Wait, who's this? Lalafell.
I am glad to see you safe, my friend. What of the others?
Have I bet this Lala?
Damn that man! Teleji played me for a fool. I thought the Crystal Brave's mine till the very moment I felt the blade at my back.
Second best. First time I met him? Okay.
There will be ample time for soul searching later. For now, we must put some moms between us and Uldar.
This is a tier 1 Lala.
Well, would you look who it is? You're right. I doubt it'll be half as exciting as the last trip we took. Not if I have anything to say about it anyway.
I love this man. I haven't seen you in like forever.
Let's not dawdle, eh? All aboard.
It's your merchant friend. I love him. I love merchant friend. Wait, who's this dude? Or is he just like a random carriage driver? I would like to... She keeps that up. Oh my god. Random carriage driver? Okay. And Zach, you don't gotta give me nothing. You've already given me too much. Also, I looked at mounts on the freaking shop. They're expensive.
I was stocking up on supplies over in Vesper Bay, you see, when your sister come up and begged a favor. Said her brother was having some trouble down in Uldar and likely needed a helping hand getting away.
Oh, Alize actually came up and showed up. Aww.
Thinking them ruins would make a fine hiding place, I decided to try there first. And lo and behold, there you were.
This one for... So we learn prism skills and offense. What the shit? I mean, it's gonna be a while before I activate my sub, because, you know, we're still just at the end of post-ARR. We still have to actually beat Heavensward.
Judging by them soldiers as we're pouring out of the city, I arrived not a moment too soon. Must have been fate that we happened to find you there, though, eh?
Finally, the outfits and all. Man!
It would appear she was the one watching over me. I've made such a mess of things.
Alphino, you know what? We did your freaking sister's quest. You know she's competent. Single in the prisons are essentially free. Oh my god.
Who might you be, young sir?
Oh yeah, we're gonna be learning about this Lalafell. Hello.
Pippin Terrapin, Vice Marshal of the Immortal Flames.
Pippin. Pippin, I love him.
I had been on the Alamegan front these past few moons, but an urgent communication called me back to Uldar. Scarce had my boots touched the cobbles, though, when the streets erupted with cries of assassination. I immediately went in search of answers, and came across Master Alfino here. Needless to say, I did not think his imprisonment justified.
Man's got some hair, though.
Mainly lies with the monetarists. Their greed and corruption are well known to me, but for them to take advantage of the situation with such alacrity...
Was that Pippin, you said? Ain't that the name of General Alden's lad?
Yes, I am his son. Adopted, of course. It was only as we were leaving Uldar that I learned of father's fate. Once I have seen you a safe distance away, I mean to return to the city and extricate him from this madness.
Then you needn't travel no further than Blackbrush. Our fugitives have a friend waiting for them there.
I dreamed of bringing about Eorzea's salvation, but in the end...
Man, don't feel bad, Alphino. Teleji is just...
I who needed saving.
Aww. I actually feel bad for him. Oh, it's not voice acted anymore. Okay. Them soldiers will keep searching for a while yet. Reckon we'll take the carriage back towards Uldar and get the lay of the land. Maybe provide a distraction if need be. You three wait here. Help will be along shortly. Stay strong, friends. The real fight's to come. Alright, let's go. Central Thanalan. You know, I'm... Oh, I don't know. So, what just prevents me from going back here? Like, what just prevents me from going back? Nothing? Okay. The most unamusing folk can prove to be our greatest allies. That fellow was but a passing merchant, and he let us in without a moment's hesitation, or any hint of concern for his own safety. I can well imagine how a man could feel inspired to risk all in your presence. Father spoke often of you, Coral, and long have I looked forward to our first meeting. Needless to say, this is not at all how I envisioned it. Therapy of an appropriate story progress, okay. Master Alphino, you must not give in to despair. It would only play into our enemy's hands. So long as you and Coral are free, we may still set things right. Forgive me, Marshal Terupin, but Alphino, my boy, sorry to keep you waiting. Hey, Sid, let's... Alright, we haven't seen Sid in a hot minute. Sid, what are you doing here? Pulling you out of the fire as usual. Your merchant friend told me everything. Truly? Then he is no merchant but an angel in peddler's clothing. But tell us, how do you intend to bear our friend to safety? I had the Enterprise but a short distance away. All I need is a destination. We must find a place beyond the reach of both the Monetarists and the Crystal Braves. You see, Sid. Every day you get Ironwork scared. I mean, I haven't exactly gotten Ironworks gear in a bit. Actually, that's not true. I bought Ironworks gear today because I finished up all my Dragoon stuff on the left side of the equipment screen. That's for Ironworks gear. Curtius. Ishgard will not suffer the intrusion of foreign forces in their blah blah. That settles it with me, everyone. Not I fear. I must remain here. I dare not abandon Uldar to the monsters and their cronies. You may be certain that they will... excuse me. You may be certain that they will seek to defame you, both here and in the very outer cities. But know that I shall do my utmost to thwart their every effort. Frankly, I did not expect it to be much of a challenge. The small folk will not turn so easily on the Warrior of Light and her allies, no matter what the monetarists claim. Mr. Tarupin, I know not what to say. Ha! Now that father would labor to believe. But enough talk. You must go, Master Alphino. Your airship awaits. Up, up. There's no rest for the righteous. Oh, I guess, yeah, this probably is our safest spot. If we can't go to any of the 3 countries. We do, in fact, have a couple friends here. We should make for Camp Dragonhead and speak with Lord Haurchefant. Mayhap he will know what to do. As the bow looks so awkward, is it the yokai bow? Yeah, it's the yokai bow. I actually really like it. I think it's a really cool bow. And now we will arrive in the most appropriate amount. Also, wow, we actually finished the first quest. That, I mean, it said about an hour. We technically took like an hour 20 best because we did go a little slow. But it's fine. Hello. Master Alphino, tell me your tale, Coral. There was I heard that you should turn to me before all others, and I shall endeavor to deserve your trust. Alas, the situation here has grown more complicated in your absence. It'll be best if I explain in full. It didn't. Huh, okay. Also, you know what? Before we hop into the next round of cutscenes, I managed to escape. One of those who did not. Aww. Can't feel bad, my dude. Alright. This is it. Also, hydrate, you got it. But this is our final quest of post-ARR. I'm actually sitting upright.
Word from the capital. Ishgard has weathered another assault. And 'tis said several wyverns broke through into the city proper.
Oh, jeez.
The temple knights succeeded in slaying the beasts, but the intrusion prompted orders to further strengthen the guard and to place the city under a perpetual state of alert.
That's why I'm building down the stream. Why not? I think it's going to be a fun one.
At the gates of judgment. Yet we must not bemoan our misfortune. Sir Emmerich is safely returned from Ul'dah, and once more leads the defense of Ishgard. As for the matter of your asylum, I am afraid no progress will be made until the threat to our nation is diminished. But do not despair. You are not without allies.
I mean, I know you got my back, Harchifont.
You are more than welcome to shelter here for as long as you wish. Pray, think of it as a new headquarters of sorts. The Falling Snows, or some such.
Yo, I actually like that name. Hold up, the Falling Snows? The Falling Snows? I actually like that.
All frivolity aside, any who come here in search of you will receive no aid from House Forton. For once, the Ishgardian reputation for inhospitality shall work in our favor.
Oh, Harchifont.
Will find their every inquiry dismissed, and their every request for entry rebuffed, until such time as their masters have acknowledged your innocence.
This is being healthy.
You once fought to preserve the honor of my dear friend. 'Tis a blessing that I may now repay that debt in kind. But let us dwell no more on this. Pray, join the rest of your companions.
Wait, what?
'Tis bitterly cold this day. I suspect there are those who might welcome the warmth your presence brings.
This is here, John. Wait, what? How? Hold on, what? That's the quest? That's the quest? He completes Heaven's Word. Speaking of Harchifont, though, so good. I mean, well, not. I mean, I guess I'm really unfortunate. I've been spoiled about what happens to Harchifont. Yeah, no, so before I started playing this game, I had a friend I have a friend, who's really into Harchifont, and like, she told me about what happened. So, unfortunately, that's something I know about. Greetings, madam. Should I show you inside? So for cutscene still playing sequence. Give it to him. Actually thinking about it, I'm at BRB real fast, just going into the drink in case someone redeems a hydrate. I mean, yeah, I would still like to see it myself. But I'm actually going to use the restroom real fast. So, give me a moment, and I will be right back. But, yeah. Also, it just crossed my mind. Does that mean Harchafon dies in freaking Heaven's Sword? Because if he does, then I'm sad. So just to make sure. Okay, I did unmute Mike. Alphino? Coral? Is it really you? Tartaru! Aww. I'm so happy that you're... I tried contacting Philly and the others, but no one would respond. These are Tartaru's best for Lalafell. Also thinking about it, because I've never asked, or like really thought about it until just now. How old like is Tartaru supposed to roughly be? And then Crystal Braves, our own people, turned on us in the marketplace. Flipman told me to run, and so I did. I ran and ran until my lungs burned and my feet ached. But I lost my way, and then... That's a little slankered. Fortunately, I've observed some of the Braves behaving suspiciously beforehand. Well, what Harchafon does in Shadowbringers. Okay. Tartaru's in her early 20s. Okay. So, older than I thought. But okay, so wow, Harchafon actually lasts a while then. Okay. Oh. Hello, Yugiri! Ah, yes, my mask. It was lost in the struggle. Dang, Yugiri pretty. Sorry, you can't call me out. Anyway, after Yugiri found me, we traveled to Vesper Bay and met with Urianger. When we told him what had happened, he used his magic to weave a gleam around the waking sands. From the outside, our old headquarters now looks like an abandoned storehouse. The transformation didn't take long either. Apparently, Urianger started making preparations after the Imperial attack, just in case the Empire ever chose to pay us another visit. Good thinking, eh? Oh my gosh, she's an Aura, who would have thought? I mean, I remember meeting Yugiri. I was like, wait, I recognize that tail. Yugiri, like, here's a risk. Do you want like have when Seven Sword comes out? Oh, was that a thing back in the day? That's funny. Sorry, where was I? Oh yes, so we went there at the Waking Sands hoping others would come, but no one else did. Oh fuck, AR Yugiri's a modified Famicone model. That is funny. My people are searching for the other Scions even as we speak, but we have met with no success as yet. I'd hope that you might be able to suggest further places to look. But you should know, the Rising Stones did not share the Waking Saints' good fortune. Only Crystal's Braves await you there. Be that as it may, we yet have cause to hope, do we not? If the two of you escaped, it's not impossible that the others could have done as well. Man, we escaped because everyone else sacrificed themselves. You may have been forsaken by men and women believed true, but rest assured that the people of Doma yet stand with you. We welcome this opportunity to repay our debts, and shall continue our efforts to locate the others and see the Scions restored to the rightful place of honor. Yeah, I know that doesn't look a little Mikode now that I actually see like more of it. I really saw it in that lock animation.
It is all my doing. I believed myself the only one who truly understood Eorzea's woes. And look what that arrogance has wrought. I gave commands, influenced governments with my certainty. I treated the Crystal Braves and even the Scions themselves as pawns in my great scheme to save the realm. But in my headlong rush into imagined glory, I paid no heed to the ground upon which I trod. The salvation of Eorzea. What was it that I hoped to achieve? Did I believe that I could rid the realm of every danger and difficulty? That I could defeat the Empire and the Ascians? And find homes for every refugee? Oh, yes. I was so very clever. Become a guardian of Eorzea, I implored, and sat back to watch my perfect army cleanse the land of chaos, which was all but a means to feed my own vanity. Only when all is lost do I finally realize the truth.
Oh, Alfino.
Yo, what a bro!
So, Master Alfino, are you content to remain a broken blade? Is there no flame hot enough to reforge you?
I just want to talk. That man himself was like, nah, I'm bringing these drinks over to them. I'm the one who's doing it. He could have sent somebody to do that, but he did it.
What of the fine companions who yet stand at your side? I dare say the fires of their determination will soon have you slicing the air again with your customary wit.
I hardly deserve such friendship. And besides, where are we to go?
Alfino, if I may? Should this place not serve our purpose, then we shall go to Ishgard. Minfilia told me many times, as long as we stand fast against despair, the beacon of hope will never be lost to sight.
Also thinking about it, isn't this the first time you ever hear Tartaru speak? Like with an actual VA?
In the snow or in the clouds, we few will see that the dawn's light shines again.
No? I don't remember hearing her speak before in a cutscene.
You are right, Tataru. Thank you. And thank you for your kind words, Lord Orchefon.
I was like, I don't remember that, but okay, I'll take your word for it.
It is true that Eorzea yet has her guardians.
I could just be remembering incorrectly.
Scions have achieved much, and 'twould be remiss of me to discard it all in a fit of self-pity. Let us then resume our journey, together, one step at a time.
Say goodbye to Tartaru VA. I mean, say goodbye to all the VAs. Except Coral's, apparently. Oh, and... Huh. Okay, that was a little shorter than I expected, but alright, that's... Post-ARR. We've officially done it. ARR has reached the end. And I am now officially in Heavensward. Feels good. Wait, oh, wait, that's probably different languages. I was like, wait, why do you... You should do the first quest to enter Heavensward. I was thinking about actually doing that, so yeah, no, I'm game for that. I was like... I guess while the credits music plays real fast, I think it's like 3 quests real quick. Hold on, let me double check that. Yeah, it's only 3 quests. Man, story on the reel. Hella picked up. Like, Sori just straight up hella picked up at this point. Like, we can't hear the crystal anymore. We're not super OP. All our friends are dead. Alphino is kinda useless. Kinda, currently. Just because he's depressed, which makes sense. And now we gotta figure out, like, hey, all the countries hate us. We're going to Ishgard. What are we gonna do? Coral's a criminal. Coral is a framed criminal. She would not kill for a goblet, though. Man, Nanamo kind of just died. And now we gotta know what Lolorito and the Handmaiden are up to in that one. Man, there's just a lot. Oh yeah, right! And now we have a new commander for the enemy. Ishgard is fun when your character's wearing a crop top in the freaking ice weather. I mean... the boy bears. And then Imric. I actually kind of like Imric. Like, I both do and don't like him. On Shiva. Oh, right, we still have Iceheart still in the loose. Yeah, I forgot. We have Iceheart still doing her own shit. Oh, man, there is a lot. Jeez, post-AR really actually did do a good job of just, like, setting up stuff. And, like, it didn't really conclude a lot. Like, the main story felt like it gave you a good enough conclusion for what it was. But then you're just kind of like, oh, there's a lot still to do. And a lot of, like, content coming up. I actually like this. I do admit, I think, like, something's really well. Yeah, no, it really does. At least from, like, all, like, the plot points we have. Oh, yeah, and Moonbrita and, like, the whole, hey, now we have a way to technically kill Ascians. And I already talked about how, yeah, we're kind of useless because we can't do crystals anymore. Each mid-post expansion system for the next one, yeah. I'm looking forward to it. Like, I'm actually now really curious, like, where the story's gonna go. Like, do we actually end up clearing the Scion's name? How many Ascians do we actually end up dealing with? Does that continue to be, like, a really huge point? The patch just got this next mission August. Ooh, I guess I have time to catch up then, hopefully. Monday. I mean, as long as they are, yeah, no, I know, like, they're basically just all, like, effectively 10 levels of content from here on out. And considering we effectively did level 1 to level 50 from the start of ARR to the end of post-ARR. for longer than 110 AR. Fair enough, yeah, that makes sense. Especially when it's like, hey, this is the content people would start paying for. Because you were to buy Heavensward, A Realm Reborn, or not A Realm Reborn, Stormblood and Shadowbringers, so I would hope those 10 levels would be like a lot more content. Especially when it's like $60 like worth each expansion. I was just happy I could get like the full game on a Black Friday sale. The man! The man! I miss him already. Stola, man. All of our friends are dead. They're just all dead. But I guess just while I'm passively going through Heavensward, because I'm not going to be streaming as much of that, gonna be just leveling up some of these jobs and unlocking some of the new ones, I guess, giving those a go. Knowing that I get some of these at level 30 helps a lot. And then just keep working towards eventually catching up with Shadowbringers and then finally playing Dancer. 5% Dark Knight. Yeah, I'm gonna actually just hella try Dark Knight, because Paladin did not stroke my fancy. Marauder has technically stroked my fancy a bit more. And hey, boss, yeah, we're in credits. You just missed the last bit of cutscenes. We're gonna be starting the next batch of content, so oof, I mean, but this is pretty cool. I dug it. It was pretty fun. And knowing the fact that we still get the next expansion yet, that still baffles my mind. Hey, boss, Coruscant Goblin was exiled from the 3 city-states. She dropped the goblin, too. I still want that goblet. I want to put that goblet in the house I don't have. Man, I don't know. This game was really cool. It's your trophy you brought from Nanamo's cold dead hands. She wasn't even holding it. It was just sitting on the ground. Just sucks. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna dissolve the monarchy. Oh no, I'm dead. So she technically dissolved the monarchy. Just not in the way she wanted to. Removed from the story, yeah. I mean, sucks. But yeah, it's been cool. I don't know. I'm running out of things to say. Oh yeah, I know. I've heard about that. I have heard about that, and I am not looking forward to it. Flying requirement, yeah. I mean, I guess it makes sense. Like, I can't be mad at it. Oh man, I don't know. You know what? Is there anything else really? Well, no, we'll just let the credits play out. We'll let the credits play out. I don't know. What else do I talk about? Actually. All right. I guess in other news, emotes are a thing. Yeah, currently Resident Sleeper, but I finally heard back from one of the artists for emotes today. So your Gasm emote and your tier 2 sub emotes are all being worked on right now. So get hyped about that. Man, they really got a lot of people to thank for this kind of thing, huh? I mean, it makes sense, but Oh, I mean, to be fair, it was just movie night, so makes sense. Just sit through the credits. Collecting those currents. Snow's go faster. If only that's how it worked. Can we go faster? Get in front of the. Oh yeah, right. You can use story skips. I forgot about that. Well, we're clicking on it. Skip. I don't. Oh wait. I didn't want to skip part. I wanted to be fair. This is nice over exactly. Also, this is actually what I was curious about.
All has been arranged as you desired, my lord.
You'll be here sooner. Man, we had fun talking and just relaxing a little bit. Also, I'm doing stuff on Heroes that I forgot to do. Man. Tempest Trail. Nah, I forgot to do the Grand Hero battle. Because that ends in a couple hours, and I'm like, oh, right, that's a thing. Oh, yeah. I forgot this man lost his arm. Yeah, I had to get Calic. Hello. Also, I was just finishing up the screen here, though. Nibralis is no more. The Ardor was not his to invoke. His demise is of his own making. Nevertheless, it concerns me. They have extinguished that which should be which should rightly be eternal. Mayhap he was not wholly mistaken. Greater haste may be warranted. We are of one mind. The Northern Lands, then? The earth is fertile, and the seeds well sown. By my will, they shall reap salvation unlike any the world has known. By his will. By his will. Wait. What's Urianger doing here? I've answered that summons, emissary. Speak and make the intent known. I would speak of fate, Archon. Yours, mine, the fate of this very star. What is Urianger doing here? What? What happened? What happened? Brought him to talk.
Thou thinkest sanctuary lieth beyond.
Can you hear him out, man? Why Urianger though? Man, shut up, Midgar Somer. Give me back the Light's Blessing. Let me be OP again. I liked my Chaos Emeralds. No, Ernie, you... To preserve the Dawn's light, the heroes journey north. Their hearts filled with hope. Eyes fixed heavensward. God, that's... I mean... I get it, but it's so... Achievement unlocked my left arm. Alright. So I understand we got a title. Bearer of the Torch. Get it, left arm? I get it. I get it. Yeah, Bearer of the Torch. I mean, you know what? We'll use it for a while. And you guys wanted me to start like the very first like bit of Heavensward, right? At least the first quest. Like you didn't want me to end it just on all that. Yes. Yes. Okay. Okay. We'll start. We'll start. Coming to Ishgard. The time for action has come, and Alfino knows what he must do.
The dawn's light will shine again.
Whoa! Whoa! Hold up! That is radically different! Maybe it's the... That's the Alpha Bro, we don't... I need to hear more? But so far, I actually don't like this voice. But that's one line.
So long as we have these specious accusations hanging over us, we will struggle to achieve anything. You must go to Ishgard, as Tataru proposed. I will return to Uldar and set things right.
I don't know, the voice feels more unfitting.
Pray, do not be so hasty, Master Alphino.
Did they change Harchef? Well, you said they changed all the voices. Well, Harchefant sounds the same.
Lord Orchefant.
Full well do I understand your desire to clear...
Only yield error. Okay.
But now is not the time for drastic action. You yet have allies upon whom you can rely. There is no need to act alone.
This should be so... You know, I know you mentioned that.
Yes. Yes, of course. Pray forgive my impatience.
I bring tidings. Count Edmont has decreed that the three of you be taken in as wards of House Fortan. Under our patronage, you shall be granted access to the city proper. Pray, consider our manor your new headquarters, from which you may gather information and plan how best to proceed. Needless to say, should any of your missing allies be found, as I am certain they shall, they will of course be welcome to join you there.
You are more than generous, my friend. On behalf of my fellows, I humbly accept your offer of hospitality.
I don't know, I'm not digging Alphino. At least this voice.
The Count is a good man and just. He will treat you with the kindness and respect that a hero and dear friend deserves.
Man, it's also weird knowing the Harchefant is horny as shit. Like, that's still not something I can wrap my mind around.
Then, together. There we shall carry on the Scion's legacy. There we shall begin anew.
Okay, Tataru doesn't sound bad. At least based off that here. Let's go ahead and speak with the Count. Fear not, however, for everything has been arranged. The sentries at the gates of judgment have been informed of our decision. You need but state your names, and they will allow you to pass. JP Harchefant is greatly horny. I mean, English isn't as horny, but he's still pretty horny. He's still pretty horny when he says, "Be my steed." Like, they're both pretty horny. I just know like they censored Harchefant's horniness in English, but like, Mans is still pretty horny. My manservant shall be waiting for you at the city gates, ready to escort you to the right manor, where we shall meet again. Until then. Harchefant is warrior of light. Curious. Curious. I mean, he knows what he wants. Alright, this is... Yep, we're headed to the gates. Wow. There's shirtless people doing squats near him. I mean, I also know that, he makes a line about... Oh, what was it? I actually have the swimsuit. Not inventory. Like, he makes comments about... Like, the freaking, the halter and stuff. And, like, how he likes it, because, like, oh, it's such a revealing... Did you more job quests? Oh, God, I have those! I have those! Oh, God! I mean, ah, jeez. I don't know if I have them for any other jobs outside Bard currently. But I didn't think about that. Right, I have new job quests. Some areas. One every 2 levels? Wait, one every 2? Oh god, I have multiple Bard quests then. Okay. The House Fortums? Yes, you may pass. Proceed to discard. Since you're leveled, yeah, a little bit. By a little bit, I mean just like 8 levels, you know, no big deal. After 50, it's 2 instead of 5. Jeez, that's a lot.
And so they came, at a friend's behest.
Also, Carl just not caring about this cold with that top.
Once celebrated as saviors of Eorzea, brought low through treachery, their names blackened with royal blood.
Heaven's Root Squad.
With memories of the lost and dreams of redemption, with hope yet in their hearts, they came.
Little just heavy. Jesus. Lol, let's start keep walking. Coral, you mind if I put on my swimsuit real quick? Like, if I knew about this scene, I would have worn a swimsuit.
To Ishgard, shining city on the mount, overlooking the dominion of Kurthus.
This is Ishgard.
A great and proud nation, devoted to Helone, the Fury, ruled by Thordan VII, Archbishop of the Ishgardian
Oh, true.
Orthodox Church. The last bastion of the faith, her walls ever bristling with the sworn swords and spears of her 4 high houses. A land that after 1,000 years of war had forgotten what it was to be at peace.
Ah, yes, my arm is broken. Here's an apple.
Through gates long closed, the warrior of light and her companions passed, entering at last a city whose history was written in blood. In the midst of the Dragonsong War they came, 3 weary travelers whose arrival would set in motion great change. Though none knew then how great.
From the memoirs of Count Edom de Fortums. Fortums Heavensward. Oh. Oh, that's a title. We're in Ishgard. We're gonna finish this quest. Greetings, Mr. Sadair. On behalf of House Fortums, I bid you welcome to Ishgard. My lord humbly requests your presence at his residence in the Pillars. If you would come with me? Come to Heavensward. Feels wild, man, to actually be here. I see my friends. Hello, friends. Haven't done this in a while. You're tuned to the ether, right? Never change, Har. Never change. Alright, where do we go from here? Oh, geez, there is... This is BB for food. I mean, that's fine. We're about end stream anyways. Oh, alright. There's aetherite shards I have to start attuning to now. I'll come back and get those two. There's 2 levels leading back to the first floor is always confusing. Oh boy. I mean, I don't necessarily hate it if it's like 2 a level. Well, I guess it depends on how it's structured. I don't know. I'll have to get used to it. This place is pretty cool though. The more I look around at like this old architecture, the more I dig it. Also, I'm not going to head straight to our destination because I want to, again, keep looking around. Oh, that looks like lower level. Okay, that's fine. Do something. Let's... I'll at least grab all the stones here. You know, yeah, we'll take a casual little stroll through Ishgard, and then that'll be stream. So that way you guys can get like my amazement and reaction. Okay, that's actually really cool. Hold up. A dark spectacle. Wait, is that the Dark Knight quest? Is that Dark Knight? Ooh, gimme. After missing a spectacle like that, everyday life seems rather dull in comparison. So you didn't see that trial earlier? Ah, your last theory take me. The way the heretic swung that slab of iron he called a sword was a sight to behold. He couldn't have carried a shield if he wanted to. The blade was so big. Had to keep 2 hands on it at all times. It was amazing he managed to keep up with the temple knights for as long as he did. Felt like a demon from the deepest pits of the 7th hell. Bellowing threats and working his arts. I wasn't sure what to make of it at first, but then I heard some say that he must be a Dark Knight. But you didn't hear that from me, eh? In fact, I'm sure I don't know anything about it. Give me more give me. Ye gods, are you mad? We're standing outside the bloody tribunal. Fine, but keep quiet and listen, because I'm only going to say this once. Soul of the Dark Knight, the Steel Claymore. The Edge. So as I was saying, the heretic was fighting it like a man possessed. Even after he took several wounds, he showed no sign of pain, though there was no mistaking the blood. Here's the boy Frey. After the fight wore on, he began to soak through his armor, spreading to every limb of his body. When it began to rise and envelop him in a mist, I realized it wasn't blood, but something dark and twisted. But the righteous are not so easily cowed. How long be praised. I screamed myself hoarse when the temple knight slipped past his guard and ran him through. Good riddance, I say. The man was not meant to wield such arts. Suffering until 70. Yet I wonder, was he truly one of those... Well, it matters not. I heard the temple knights talking of dumping his corpse in the broom. By sunrise, They'll be stripped bare and tossed over the walls. It'll be as though he never was, and as though he never had this conversation. For beloved Shadowbringers Rider? Ooh. Fancy. Yeah, I've heard the Dark Knight quest is really good. Maybe this is really coming to level 70. Yeah, Hard doesn't shut up about it. But I mean, I like hearing people be excited about things. So, oh, there's. You know, let's grab this too. We're here. We're here. We can just grab it before we end stream. Not here. Is that thing not here? Yeah, not here. Go up. I mean, yeah, I kind of realized that. Greetings and welcome to Athenium Astrologicum. Perhaps you were drawn by fate to this place of learning, or perhaps you wish to know more about fate itself. It's supposed to get you kicked out of Ishgard if you don't have a house to vouch. You should know more fate, yes. Then you're wise to come hither, for in the stars are written fates of every woman and man of Hydaelyn. Or on Hydaelyn. It was there in the stars that I read a woman would call upon the Athenium that day, or this very day. A woman who would be a very important role in my own life. But my apologies. Even the most skilled reader cannot scry a name from the heavens. Would you be so kind as to give me yours, so I might know who is to be my new protege? I mean, sure. Coral. Well, I was not expecting that. But what is a name but an attempt by our begetters to wield power over our lives of their sons and daughters? Lives whose paths have already been foretold. In a sense, that is. My name is, Janaquinar Duran there, and I am an astrologer of the Holy See. Remember that name? For it shall echo forevermore in the annals of Ishgardian history. Well, it will once I put it there. Once we put it there. Then we get our astrology and stuff. Now, where to begin? I suppose I could consult my divining deck for an answer, but that would be too easy now, wouldn't it? Very well, at the beginning it is. Astrology, or the reading of the stars, is a branch of etherological science which originated in distant Charlian. There have been astrologers in Ishgard for thousands of years, but it wasn't until 3 centuries ago where like you will learn L's and names. Now the younger learned that the movement of the stars could also be used to foresee the movements of the Dravanian horde. The field became popular. Since then, it was once a single science that bifurcated into two ultimately different schools of learning. The Charlian School of Astrology and the Ishgardian School, the former placing a focus on tapping celestial ether and transforming it into beneficial magics, or astromancy, the latter specializing solely in determining the actions of our dragon enemies to the north. I am a student of the former, the only student of the former here in Ishgard, and have been actively seeking a partner with whom to conduct my research. Let us just say that my fellow astrologians have been less than approving of my path, but that is simply because they are afraid of what they do not know. Excuse me. Once they do know Charlian astrology can benefit the sea and the soldiers, you'll feel foolish for ever having doubted me. Us. You will be joining me, will you not? Walking the path has been laid out before you instead of stubbornly denying your fate, postponing the inevitable. Alright, well, we got the quest, which is ultimately what I wanted. Now we've attuned to all those. Gotta learn my way around. Ooh. There's our boys in Tartaru. The warrior of light and her brave companions walked through the streets of Vistgard at last. What a glorious sight! I cannot tell you how long I have waited for this day. Allow me to present to you my family home, Fordham's Manor. I should like nothing more than to show you around, but everyone is gathered to receive you. Come, my friends. Introductions must be made. You're home? Oh, man.
My lord, I have returned with the Scions.
I hope your journey was not too taxing.
I dig his voice. Also, I can see how being... I see how being a Lalafell in that exact shot. Wow, how much fun introducing us to family already, Uwu. Oh, that's actually an Uwu emote. I didn't even see that.
As wards of House Fortom, you shall be afforded every courtesy. My home is your home.
Oh, don't tell Coral that.
My companions and I are deeply honored, Count Forton.
The honor is mine, Master Alfino. Consider it an expression of our gratitude for your service to Ishgard.
Forgive me, my lord, but are you not concerned? To accept foreign guests at such a juncture, especially ones with our reputation.
Do not worry yourself on my account. 'Tis true that Ishgard's first thought has ever
This is
been
like your group of toddlers, yeah.
the closing of our borders.
No, like that one shot where it showed like the three of us. I could imagine just being a Lalafell and making that like really funny.
Yet it is in troubled times most of all that men should seek allies. Don't you think?
Aww.
Granted, my decision will have raised eyebrows in the vault and in the halls of the other high houses. But so long as you continue with your altruistic endeavors, I doubt my honored peers will feel moved to voice their concerns.
Then there is naught to fear. Though our numbers are much reduced, we are no less determined to carry on our work.
Full glad am I to hear it. But before you return to your labors, why not take a tour of the city?
Papa adopts 3 foreign children. More at 11.
I think to acquaint yourselves with your new surroundings. After all, you may be here for some time.
Yeah, true. We'll probably be here for at least 10 levels. I mean, you know. Alright. And with that, you know what? We'll sit by the fireplace. I think that's our place to end the stream. So, with that, thank you all very much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. If you did and haven't already, please consider hitting that follow button. It really helps me out. We're trying to reach 200 followers before the end of before 1 year of streaming, excuse me. We've got a couple months left before we officially reach 1 year. If you want to financially support the stream, please consider subscribing if you haven't already, or potentially gifting a sub or donating. But I understand that money's tight right now, especially so close to the holidays, so do not spend money on me if you don't have it. Focus on yourselves, focus on your families, your friends, the people you love, all of that good stuff. I'm probably be just kind of doing this on my own time. Just kind of going through Heavensward. Not sure how much of Heavensward I'm actually going to be streaming. But this probably will be the last FF stream before the holidays, I guess. Maybe I'll do one more depending. But it's something I just kind of want to grind, but I need certain people to help me with it. So, and I don't know how exciting of a stream that would be. Maybe you're a lurker and you want to hop in the Discord. Here's a link to that for you. And that's more or less about it. So, thank you all very much for watching. And you know what? Nick is streaming, and he's doing some Digimon, so... Huh, apparently there's a prediction command now. I don't know why Twitch felt the need to tell me that. But apparently it did. So, we're gonna go and raid Nick. So thank you all very much. We will be back tomorrow with something. And I will see you all then. Goodbye, friends.
All right.